formation as they take over right at midfield.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week, come out early, get some completions, settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left, but this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Room to run at the 35. And he will get all the way down to the Patriots' 21-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
The biggest element on a lot of these explosive runs, Mike, is can the running back make the first guy miss? That's exactly what he was able to do here, and it led to a big game.
On 1st and 10, here's May. He's got it at about the 8. He'll be taken down, but just like that, they are in business. It's 1st and goal.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. They'll run with Henderson. And that play took a little long to develop. They stop it for no gain at the 4.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive block.
Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And fortunately, he's able to reel it back in. But this is going to go down as a big loss on the play. And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They'll try and throw. Here's May. And that is punt in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, New England. Touchdown, New England. Greg, offensive coordinator's script the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive, they've been efficient right since the start of this one. And I'll tell you what, Mike, if they continue to build on this lead here early, it's going to be a long day for this defense.
This is hot. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. And they're on the 30-yard line.
Ready? White. 52.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page as his target. That's incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends up being a wasted down.
On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And tough running there. He's up to the 32. Jabril Peppers up from the safety spot to bring him down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
You're trying to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Ready. Black, 95. Blaster, 6. Hut, hut.
Throwing now is Rattler. Forced out wide. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline.
So I don't hate this call. You think it's 3rd and short, everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short, bomb, punt. I do love 3rd and short, okay, you fail, I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
How about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line.
At their own 39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. May gonna look to throw. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Patriots. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. No problem there on the extra point. And the Pats will take themselves to a 21-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Here we go. Cut, cut.
Rattler now back to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point. Does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Set. Blue striker.
Looking to throw. Rattler. He lets one go. Looking for Shaheed.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man. Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball. And I think the officials are going to mark it just short.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now this looks like a design run. And he's going to have a Saints 1st down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
So some early intrigue as we have reached the end of the 1st quarter. 21-0 is our score. More from New Orleans after this. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Down. Hut.
Now Rattler gonna throw. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Second down and 10.
So I actually really like the concept of the pass play, and I think if we see a little bit better pass protection, even just a second longer, that's probably a completed pass, but I think the pressure just sped his clock up just enough, Mike, that he wasn't able to get that ball exactly where it needed to be. The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards.
But that's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Marte Mapu.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Off the play fake, it's May. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
So every team practices this on both sides of the ball. They call it sudden change. So in this case, the offense takes the field quickly following the defensive takeaway, and now you want to get off to a fast start, generate a quick play, and spark your possession, and it's exactly what they're able to do here, picking up that first down.
Mena on 1st and 10. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
On play action, here's May. He'll spot Henry open downfield. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Off the bootleg, here's May. He'll be forced out right. He runs with it. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket, because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Here's a run. And this one blown up. Good search. Drop him. Loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now from the 9, it'll be 2nd and goal. Throwing now is May. That one, take it in. Touchdown, New England. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year. And that one bangs off the right upright. Does not go in. It's no good. And they're unable to add the point after. Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the double. Let's go.
They'll run. This is their fullback getting the carry. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. And that is a big gainer for the Saints. 59 yards. So not quite first and goal. It's first and 10. They're pretty close. Mark down at the 6.
A gain of 4 brings up second down at the Patriots' 6-yard line.
Here's a designed run. And he will take it in himself. Taysom Hill. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg, would this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead, and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Next to score, Patriots 27, Saints 7.
Onside kicks are now legal outside the fourth quarter, and they get to try it from the 34-yard line.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch them by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
He'll go play action with May. Forced out to his right. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got it. Cameron Jordan. He's in there for the sack. It's his third of the year.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Open man to Mario Douglas. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Throwing on third down is May. Has completed to Douglas. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, New England.
Now they'll set up to throw. To the goal line and in. Hot Douglas. Touchdown, Patriots. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever, giving up the 5th touchdown pass of this ballgame.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Green Jack. Set. Set.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Pushed out to his right. He keeps it himself. Whoa. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Okay, right.
Come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Down. 33. Yellow. Ready?
To throw, it's Rattler. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. That is a big gainer for the Saints. A pickup of 44 yards.
At the 17-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Throwing is Rattler. The ball deflected at least a couple of times. But it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
60 red. 60 red. Set.
Here's Rattler. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down or simply punt or kick a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down.
Rail. Yellow. Claws red. Set.
He'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. It was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Off the play fake, here's May. To the left side, he's got Henry. And he is out of bounds at the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
That's right side and brought in by Williams.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
trying to locate Travion Henderson out of the backfield. Third down coming up.
So this is what defenses want to do, Mike. They want to flush the quarterback to his non-dominant side. So here for this guy as a righty, they want to get him moving to his left to force these throws against his body. And it actually wasn't a bad ball. He's trying to give his guy a chance downfield, and they just can't connect.
And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. New England going to take their second time out. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the first half clock. Here's first and 10. Throwing is May. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll take it on in. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Jones now on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Saints take over first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Drill green.
Back to the air once more on second down. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. Good coverage there in the end zone, and is incomplete. Terrific work to separate the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Set. Zoom flat. Six. Mega. Set.
Back to throw. And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the two straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. And he is going to have the Saints first down. It's going to be a gain of 13 as they convert by a good 3 yards on fourth down.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, like, you got to start getting some wins. And it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline. So as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Let's go now.
Throwing now is Rattler. Shaheed with the catch. Saints going to use their second timeout.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage. staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here comes Blake Groupie for this field goal try. This one from 54 yards out. This one not on target. It is short. It is right. It is no good. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Design run. They let him keep it, and he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Jabril Peppers up from his safety spot to bring him down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 31, here's second down and 7.
Down. 52 plastic. 60 red. 60.
Rattler now back to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. He was trying to get it to Alvin Kamara that time. And it's going to be third down.
And you can see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws in the bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession. So as the saying in the NFL, like short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Saints, and even 30 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. That's just a big-time play. This pitch and catch may look routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
The throw here is complete. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
A gain of 4 yards.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground. And they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Blue, go. Blue, 32. Hut, hut.
Now Rattler gonna throw. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage. And I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight. But it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself. And in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover. I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns. But that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And that pressure getting there in a hurry just ends up being a wasted down.
On 3rd and 2, it's May. Open man, right side. He's got it. 11 yards on the connection there. First down, New England.
First down, New England.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Jonas Saker. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
Talking about establishing yourself in this league as a young player. You don't have to be perfect. But, man, when you get opportunities to make big plays, when they come your way, you got to take advantage of it. And, boy, did he ever.
Groupie now on for the extra point. The kick is good. Saints cut into the lead a little bit.
Saints 14.
Remember now, with the amended rule, onside kicks are now legal outside the 4th quarter, and they get to try it from the 34-yard line. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
On 1st and 10, here's May. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Now, May. That one taken in by Douglas. And he's into the end zone. Mario Douglas. Touchdown, Patriots. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The PAT, up and good. And the Patriots stretch things out even further.
14.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard run.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, sack. 72, go.
Now, this looks like a design run. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's over the middle. It's incomplete.
Well, it's a great example of why the premium players in this league on defense, Mike, they're the guys that impact the passing game, whether that's defensive backs or guys that can defend at a high level, but especially pass rushers, because even though he doesn't get the sack, it's the pressure that leads to the bad throw that leads to the incompletion.
Here we go. Here we go. Green Jack. Block. Ready.
Looking to throw. Rattler. That's deep for Olave. That's caught. And he will score. Chris Olave. Touchdown 6. A beautiful combination in the air there. Pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
It's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the 3rd quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
10. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
And the Patriot first down.
Crazy.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. This one is hauled in on the feet and downs. Yes! Touchdown, New England. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First down, they'll start out with Camaro. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Kyle Duggar there to make the play.
It's 2nd and
From
8.
the 25, here's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third, they need 8.
Ready.
Here's a design run. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. It's a gain of 28 as they convert on 3rd down.
First down.
They'll come up here first
at the
and 10.
47-yard line.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. Sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
They'll look to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Ready.
Again, they'll try to power forward with their fullback. And they'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards.
5 yards. It's now 4th down and 1.
Field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Set. Ready. Blue. Third. Ready. Go. Punt.
Getting the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the 3rd quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
Crazy.
To throw on first down is May. Has completed to Douglas. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down. The bootleg. Here's May. Off balance throw. It's complete. And we'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. To throw now. May. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
Crazy, 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 crazy.
Williams in motion. Throwing on third down is May. And that'll be incomplete on what turns out to be the final play of this third quarter. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. On fourth down, out comes Andres Porregales for the Patriot field goal. This about as short as you can get. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Pats will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
It's always a little bit of a letdown. Like you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Got it. White, white. Set. Hut.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Ready, set.
On play action. No chance at all. He'll go down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
3rd and 16.
Ready, go.
Now, faking the give. And they will continue to go back when he's taken down for a second.
We're starting to see in these passing situations like this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now their pass protection is breaking down and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
Black 40. Yellow, go. Ready, ready.
To throw, it's Rattler. Taysom Hill working free downfield. And he's going to have a Saints first down. They convert in style. Huge play on 4th and long.
First and 10 at the 36.
Throwing is Rattler. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Patriots force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27-yard line.
I'm going to give credit, Mike, where credit is due. I mean, they have played a complete game in all facets of football. I mean, the scoreboard pretty much reflects what we've seen play out here over the last 4 quarters.
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On 2nd down, it's May. Moving left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And it will bring him down on the other side of midfield. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 30 yards. On play action, here's May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with the deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
May to the air once more. He's found his receiver, Butte. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Patriots first down. Off the play fake, it's May. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
On the coverage.
May to throw again. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and 2, it's May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Here's May again. Back to the end zone. He's got it. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. This one's going to carry him off the way upright. Get the friendly bounce. A mistake, but the doink is good for 1. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
go. Yellow, 22, you, yellow. Set.
Here's Rattler. He's going to try it here again. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there. Defensively all over him. And it'll be second down.
Ready. Set.
The RPO. That one is complete. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Set. Come on. 60 red.
Rattler now back to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. They give the ball over on down.
Turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. May to throw on 2nd down. That's to the right side, and it is complete. Ramondre Stevenson was the intended target that time. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll go play action with May. That's the safety, Justin Reed. He blitz and got home. And now 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
They'll go. Here's May. He'll buy time left. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to have the Pats 1st down on what will be a big play then on 4th and long. Throwing now is May. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. In this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
That is caught by the tight end, Hunter Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point up and good. And the Pats will add one more onto their big lead.
How many heads I gotta take to level my aesthetics? Hurry up and get your muscle up. We up the plyometric. Ran up by the Lux and that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the etiquette of LA yelling.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. And that's going to be short, not making it to the landing zone. So this means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Yellow, blue, 45, white, hut.
Now Rattler gonna throw. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
13 yards.
Saints going to use their second timeout to stop it here with 1:07 on the clock.
46-yard line.
Looking to throw. Rattler. This one caught by the back out of the backfield. He's going to be taken down at about the 30.
16 yards.
First and 10.
That's another Saints first down. First and 10.
Throwing now is Rattler. On the move. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. That is Christian Barmore getting in there for the sack. Number 3 on the year for him. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Back deep for Olave. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too low, too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints will get just a bit closer.
Saints 28.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an outside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. Off the play fake, here's May. Forced out left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
Now it just seems like this offense is piling on. I mean, after a day where they have completely dominated their opponent, a lot of offense would just be content with handing this ball off. But not this group. They continue to throw the ball, and they continue to get chunk plays, and they showed they're not going to slow down until that final whistle blows.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. To throw is May. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So
That's in the end zone and intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And the Saints are going to take possession here as they get it at their own 4.
Saints take over first.
so much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Claws raised.
Here we go. One final play. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
Of a model, that's so typical. Body overdoing this, that's so typical. Treat like a god, ugh, that's so typical. Please don't